Part 31, welcome in, y'all. Watch the last part for context. Also, I'm not going to repeat anything that happened in the last video or reference anything that happened in the previous videos like I normally do right now. Or probably not even at all. You know what? Because genuinely, I don't give a shit. And I've fallen into an abyss after activating a skill, so I unactivated the skill. Okay, can I actually activate my skill now? Thank you. Oh, hell no. Where the hell did this bitch go now?
Sorry.
They must not steal our light. Paradise comes for you.
Fucking his ass up. So ring me that ass.
I live again. They must not steal our light.
Here, do it. Kill me.
What you gonna do if I do steal you? You ain't gonna do shit about it because you can't do shit about it. Fucked his bitch ass up.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
I don't even know what the fucking path assist is. He doesn't give me a Warframe. I'm not gonna redo this until I need whatever the fuck the path assist is. Ooh. Hell no, dude. I like that energy on it, or that ephemera that he got. That is a pretty cool ephemera. That was kind of fucking That was kind of fucking weird. The Deviri Paradox bugged cool Gunblade battle kit now available. Okay, I don't give a shit. Okay. Ureli Wave Rider official song release. Alright. Anyway. See if there's anything I need to do right now, as far as claiming shit or anything like that goes. Alright, again, this is part 31. I hated every second of that fight, and for good reason. I plan to never do that fight again, except I will at some point. Maybe next time I'm able to, I'll be able to, like, one-shot each of his stages, because that would be kind of fucking cool. It's weird that I could just get this blueprint and build this thing, yet I don't have it on my map. I guess I haven't really gone through all the primaries to do that yet, but like it has been a plan, and I've been meaning to for a long ass time. So the fact that I haven't is legitimately just my fault. But still, and I fucking hate farming for plastids so much, dude. Oh. I still don't know why he, like, moves like that. Like, what the fuck is the Death Watch thing? Okay, so the Rhino Death Watch is the skin. Oh, suddenly it makes sense. Wings auxiliary
I've been thinking,
attachment, and
operator.
agile
I
and
thought
mobile
you'd want to
animation
know.
sets. But I already have the agile and mobile animation sets, and I just don't have the Death Watch skin. I don't. So this basically literally turns him into a rhino beetle. Um, it's really pretty. Like I would legit use this. I would legit use this skin in this form, and I would for sure use the animation set. But I like the animation set as is. Like I'm not gonna just get rid of it. The noble's just weird. The noble again, I say it's just kind of weird. Like none, eh. But then you throw his noble on there and it looks pretty basic, you know? And then you throw his agile and he's like ready for a fight. Or you do this shit and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna touch you. I don't know, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna touch that ass. I gotta go check the thing that I have to check still.
Saddle up.
No, thank you. This has to be upgraded, yeah. Like, there's no fucking way, but I still don't know how it has that much. Oh yeah, I did that. So yeah, so anyway, I totally don't have enough things to wait, I had a thing on there. Where the fuck did that go? I had another mod on. I know I did. I know I put another mod on. I know for a fact I did that shit. Yeah, right here, fast deflection. I have two there, but I thought I had one upgraded a little bit. Yeah, right here. Why the fuck did that come off? I don't know. Uh, Negative shield recharge delay is a good thing. Basically, the shield delay, uh, shield recharge automatically after damage is taken with a delay of 0.8 seconds. I have a lot of endo now, so I'm gonna upgrade this all the way real fast. Because now, how long did that 0.8 seconds go down a little bit? 0.6. So basically, half a second after not taking damage. So if there's half a second between one enemy hitting me and another enemy hitting me, I've recharged quite a little, just a little bit. 107 per second. So in half a second, if I can go a full second without being damaged, immediate 100 points a hit point, or immediate 50 hit points. Half a second isn't very long. And that goes up way fast, too, so that's insane. Oh, and then I can upgrade the shield capacity. I can't physically upgrade it because I'm a broke bitch now, but, let's go ahead and add one up for that. Seems fairly reasonable, I think. Oh yeah, I could probably add a couple things to the Ferris now. We only have a heat, so let's go ahead and add convulsion, which gives us radiation. Okay. And then we'll just leave it at that. Because why would we do anything else? Upgrades fire rate. Okay. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to do that right now. But the fragger I could put 3 points into Fever Strike. Or I could upgrade something else, also. Can you guys stop? Hey! Shut the fuck up. I have no fucking clue what else I put on here. I've maxed out Fury. It's not Prime Fury or anything good like that, but it's a Fury mod. It's attack speed. And like you've seen the noticeable difference. I wonder what lasting sting is. Status duration. Ew. Killing blow. 20% melee damage on heavy attack. Heavy attack wind up speed is so it's longer to wind up the heavy attack? Or is it faster to wind up the heavy attack? Pretend I have enough for it. Let's go ahead and take Fever Strike off for just a second. Pretend I had enough for this. What was it? It's heavy attack? Oh no, it makes the wind up better. Not really the point though. Um I need my Fever Strike back. Bro paid 700 plat for that? Crit chance, crit damage. Okay, that's a lot of cold damage, I'll be honest there. But still not great. It's not 700 plat worthy. Even if he got it fully maxed upgraded, I wouldn't spend more than like 100 to 200 plat on it. Osuri or Atomica? I think I have an idea of what the Atomica is, but what the fuck is Osuri? I fear I wouldn't use that at all. Yeah, I had a fairly good idea of what this is. It's pretty skin. I would definitely use that a lot. And just to show you, so you're aware, Gemini, and then Nova. Oh, because it's not Nova Gemini skin, it's the Gemini skin for Nova, which is Kaya. Bruh. How are you gonna put... Okay, buddy. Yo, shut the fuck up, you do. What the fuck? Because space herpes, okay. Stop. Villamar Minerva Kaya Flare. Harness antimatter. Nova uses antiparticles to provide crowd control and amplify damage output. She obliterates enemies by stabilizing the matter itself. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and look at Nova because we're gonna get Nova. I don't remember how, but we will get her. Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at the last one specifically. Null Star creates antimatter particles that orbit Nova and attack nearby targets. Each active particle reduces damage to Nova's health and shields. So, you know, kind of cool. Reduce damage reductions particle. Per particle is 5. Particle damage reduction cap is 90%. So in total, you know, reduce most of the damage you're going to take. Enemies killed while slowed down have 15% chance to drop health orbs. Enemies killed while sped up have 15% chance to drop energy orbs. What? Antimatter drop. Launch a large particle of charged antimatter that will detonate contact, direct the particle by aiming, shoot it to charge it further. Deals blast damage with a guaranteed status effect. I don't really know what that means, but wormhole. It's literally a fucking portal. So, I actually used this once to get unstuck because there's this one part, and they don't really have places like this anymore. They fixed most of the bugs that do this, but there was this like one place that I was stuck in, and I couldn't figure out how to get out because there wasn't really a way out. Um, you weren't supposed to go in there to begin with. So the fact that I accidentally got in there and then I got stuck in there. Anyway, I had to get out by using this. Thank God I was on Nova because I didn't want to quit the mission after getting more than what I needed of something, and it was like an almost rare resource too. I'd love to farm for Ureli Prime, but I'm not going to. It's not that worth it for me, honestly, not yet. I bet, I bet that I started this one first, and I bet I started this one last. If you can look at these times and figure out why I say that, and then like you're smart. Um, I don't know, man. Fucking if you basically if you can't figure out why I say that, then you might be a little autistic, genuinely. Um, okay. Anyway, we'll go ahead and go to Jupiter. Do the rescue because it takes not that long. Because it doesn't really take that long. Fuck, I just realized something. I gotta get up. Alright, I'm back. Fuck, my controller. My daddy. What the fuck, dude? Okay, basically, my father called me and interrupted everything. So, anyway, time to finish farming Themesto, I
You
believe.
have
Because I
loyalty
don't think
issues,
we've
Terror.
farmed back here all the way. Valkyr, I have her chassis, so we definitely didn't farm her all the way. We need to farm for her systems and her neurotics. So yeah, that's supposed to be like a beetle, so that makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking. Um, which I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking, honestly. But anyway, yo, y'all, can y'all not stop? Stop! You do not need to eat each other's jaws.
You
Corpus amalgam.
you have loyalty issues, Terror. My
Can
Zaruga
you blame me,
protocol
bitch?
will fix that for you.
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
Zaruga is your future, your destiny. You are obsolete. Make way for the next generation.
I don't know how much of that was me. I just casually start hacking a console in the middle of an actual fight.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
I just imagine looking over and seeing your teammate just hacking a console for no fucking reason. You know, could never be me. Ugh. But I mean, technically, it can't be mine. I don't think I've ever looked over and seen a teammate hacking a console for no reason, especially in the middle of something important like a boss fight. Facebook notif.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I just need the systems now. not? Y'all are staring at me like a bunch of lost souls. Are you good? Wagging your tails all happily and shit, just staring into my fucking soul. Like this is unsettling. I shit you not. I feel scared. I'm just trying to play my game, man. Like,
Oh,
y'all
have you
don't gotta
come to
stare
make
down
a
my soul.
donation to my newest enterprise? Excellent. Please report to my lab for reconstruction.
Walkers incoming. Track it down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno. Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Y'all just threw me off a fucking cliff.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
I need the systems. I don't shower 420. Left. Foot in skate. I don't know, FTN skate. Fucking. I don't think I was gonna read that last name. I don't think I was gonna read that last name even if I knew it. Just based off the first word. Anyway, back to
You have loyalty issues, Tenno.
Temisto.
My Zanuga project.
Temisto, I don't even know. I know how to pronounce it, I think. I don't know. Hey, can I just, like, not... Like, again, can you not stare into my soul, please, sir? What the fuck do you want? You. Tiny puppy. Yeah, you. Fine.
Oh, have you come to make a donation to my newest enterprise? Excellent. Please report to my lab for reconstruction. You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuga will fix that for you.
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
Oh, I think he died. I watched his health go down a teensy tiny bit, just his shield go tick, 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 and then suddenly, boom, just dead. Just fucking dead.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Hold up, Napad. What the fuck are you doing, man?
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
There's fucking Chappie again. I'm leaving. Okay, I know what it is. What the fuck is the point? I find people's lack of the English language awareness. Like obviously if you don't originally speak English, that's fine, you get a pass, but if you if it's your like you're born your first language, like you learned English your entire life growing up, and that's pretty much the only language you were ever taught, or the language that you were taught the most about, and then you went to school and took all those English courses, you should know how certain things are used. And this bitch really just said quotes were necessary. They were perfectly necessary for that particular thing. It's just someone absolutely being stupid. I hate
Sometimes
people
Thor
like
just
that.
likes
Like
to assume he knows nothing.
not directly just
Nobody
hate it
can
every
learn
single
what they
person
think
who
they already
doesn't
know.
understands every detail of the English language, but people who outright claim who act like they do, like just outright will like tell you off for something that you're doing correctly, even though that is even though they're not at all correct in and of themselves. So, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to say, but basically, if you're not smart enough to know things yourself, don't try to correct people. Simple as that. Like you don't gotta correct people unless you actually know what you're talking about. And if I can easily tell you don't know what you're talking about and you're out here correcting people, then that's just fucking wrong. So I definitely do not like those people. Ew. Look, Urelli. Look, Urelli Prime.
The sleep from her eyes. She won.
Oh my days, dude. Okay, how is one farm for Nava? Defeating the Raptors on Nama Europa. Oh, so she is a boss frame then? Saren's a boss frame, but it's a bitch to farm that shit. Okay, we have Wisp, fucking, who is that down there? Zaku. See the exact thing it takes for him. Bounties, figured. Ureli is awarded from completing the Wave Rider quest, which is very, very annoying to do, by the way. Component blueprints can be researched in the Vent Kids Bash Lab Dojo room in any clan. So I'm in a clan and I have a Vent Kids Bash Lab Dojo room, and I'm probably gonna get her component blueprints. But getting her main blueprint is going to be such a fucking pain in the dick, dude. It's not even funny. Oh yeah, Tenno Lab. Okay. Wukong's Tenno Lab. Wisp. Where does Wisp come from? Because I've never actually farmed for her. The Ropa list on Jupiter. What the fuck? You've got to be joking, right? Okay. Bolt comes from the Tenno Lab. We're getting Pluto. Pluto boss gives this bitch. Okay, genuinely, how do we get this? Oh wait, yeah, I remember that actually. Savagoth comes from... can be found in Neptune, Pluto, and Veil Void Storms. Saren, we already know, or I already know. Revenant... I forget he exists. He's, like, so obscure, and, like, no one ever actually talks about him, so I just kind of forget that he exists. Main blueprint is rewarded for Mask of the Revenant quest. Component blueprints are acquired in bounties on the plains of Eidolon. Oh. Corvex, I know. Protea, you have to complete a quest, and then what do you do after that? Are acquired via rank 3 rewards in the Grand Void. Oh. Oh, cool. Octavia, she's a bit annoying. So, Octavia's main blueprint is awarded from completing the Octavia's Anthem quest. That's fine. Acquire the chassis blueprint from the music puzzle on Lua, the Neuroptics blueprint in Terrarum Deimos, somewhere, and the system blueprint via Orican resource caches in Plateau, Lua. She used to be much more difficult than that. So actually, the puzzle on Lua, the music puzzle on Lua, and the resource caches in Plateau are the more difficult part now. It used to be different. It used to be really fucking annoying. Oberon is really fucking annoying. Are acquired by completing points of interest in Grenier Railjet missions. Bitch, what? Blueprints for Oberon's components are acquired by completing points of interest in Grenier Railjack missions in Earth and Saturn Proxima. Hell no, they are not. Oh my god. They made him just a little bit easier, and I don't like that. I do not like the fact that they made him easier. Component blueprints are acquired by completing the infested salvage on... okay. Nezha comes from Teneroon. Necros we're getting. Mirage. I don't remember. So, blueprints for Mirage are required. Oh, she's just entirely required for mid messages. Okay. Mesa is which boss? Because I'm pretty sure she's boss. Oh, craft assassinate keys using Mutalists. Alid V coordinates earned from infested missions. What? Okay, hold on. Acquired by defeating Mutalist Alid V on Eris. After completing the Patient Zero quest. Yeah. Alright, Mag. We're getting, actually. Wait, do I not have his blueprint? I feel like I should have his blueprint anyway. Have it now. Alright, we figured out these three. Okay, Loki. Which boss again? The Neptune boss. Limbo. Limbo Theorem quest. Entirely. Lavos. This is where it gets a little bit weird. Purchased from Father in Deimos. Lervo. Earnbane both for... Oh, okay. So it's a bitch. He's a bitch, basically. That's all I'm hearing. Kume... Acquire Kume's main and component blueprints from Saya's visions on Earth, or in exchange for fate pearls at Kume's shrine in Cetus. Access this content by talking to Saya in Cetus after completing both Saya's Vigil and Once Awake quests. Okay. Korra. How to farm Korra. Korra's main and component blueprints are acquired from Sanctuary Onslaught missions. Players can access Sanctuary Onslaught after completing the new Strange quest. Jade. I know where to get her. Avara. Okay, 115, 25, and 26 plus. Okay, so Avara's main and component blueprints can be acquired by successfully hacking all 3 data vaults in spy missions. Blueprints earned depend on enemy level of spy mission, so 1 to 15, 16 to 25, and 26 plus. She used to be a little different, but it's pretty much the same principle. Sands of Gnarl's quest, but is that where his components come from? Are earned, obtain the quest key, yeah. Hydroid. Blueprints for Hydroid's components are acquired by defeating Counselor Vehek on Oro Earth. Yeah, right, forgot about that. Hilladrin can... Main blueprints can acquire... Error. Can acquired from Vox Solaris and Fortuna. Oh. So okay. After completing the War Within quest, so that's going to be annoying. Component blueprints drop from the Exploiter Orb. Oh, ew. That's not better. Haro. Haro is... Main blueprint is awarded from the Chains of Haro quest. Component blueprints are obtained from spy and survival missions on the Cooper Fortress, defection missions, and corrupted Woodfisher enemies. Yeah, anyway, ignoring that entirely. Gyre's main and component blueprints are acquired from bounties on the Zeraman. After completing the Angels of Zeraman quest. Okay. Grendel. Blueprints for Grendel's components are acquired from Grendel Locator missions on Europa. Purchase locators via arbitration honors from the Arbitus of Texas and any relay after unlocking arbitrations. Alright. Goss. Component blueprints for the Goss Warframe are obtained from Disruption Rotation rewards on Kappa Setman. Bitch, what? Obtained from Disruption Rotation rewards. Okay, Garuda. Garuda's main blueprint is awarded from the Vox Solaris quest. Yes, I know. Component blueprints are acquired from bounties and Orb Police. Frost, we're working on actually right now. Equinox. I don't exactly remember where she comes from. Tilregger on Titania in Uranus. Basically, You see how there's Equinox Night aspect and Equinox Day aspect? Yeah. So each of those essentially are a different Warframe. And there is a reason for that, because she is a one. Or he and she is essentially two different Warframes in one, technically. Basically, you load into a mission, you look like that until you use the first skill, which turns you into one or the other. You can be the day version or the night version, and each version has its own abilities, or its own versions of each of these three abilities. So basically, night is like stealthy. Stealthy and defense, and then day is like buff and attack, essentially. But anyway, she's really annoying. So you basically have to farm the aspect blueprint, and then the neuroptics for each aspect, the systems, and the chassis for each aspect from the same boss. And the boss itself, like I said, is a really annoying fight, and he's one of the hardest bosses to find. Like you have to go through too much just to find him in the first place. Ember comes from which boss again? Rook on General Sargus Rook on Tethys Saturn. Dante, I still don't understand how to do this quest. Hey, no. Okay, I understand a little more now. Anyway, Degath, can you not? Degath's main and component blueprints can be researched via the Degath's Hollow dojo room in a clan. Oh. So, Degath's Hollow. I wonder if they've completed the research. Oh my god, I'm in a clan that has most of the research, if not all of the research for everything completed. That just fucking dawned on me. No. Because that means I can pretty much just go in and get whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. And I have more than enough credits to do so, except I was at over 700,000. Why am I barely at 600k? That kind of makes me a little weirded out. I know how to get him. He's annoying. Citrine. Yeah, Tiana Pass on Mars upon reaching Mastery rank 3. Or from OTAC in the Necrolisk. Demo player. Wait, what? Hold on. Blueprints for the Citrine Warframe and its components are acquired on Tiana Pass on Mars upon reaching Mastery rank 3, or from OTAC in the Necrolisk. Players must complete the Heart of Deimos quest to access this content. Cool. Chroma is kind of a bitch. Chroma's main blueprint is awarded from the New Strange quest. Earn component blueprints from the Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto junctions. So getting the blueprints isn't the difficulty. The difficulty is making the bitch. So, is making him. So basically, you see his head here, how it's all like very there. You see how here it's not really all that there? Well, it's because it's kind of above him now. So, unleash the Draconic. Chroma employs heat, electric, toxin, and cold to deal high damage while maintaining survivability. Soar with Winged Fury. So yeah, a very powerful frame. His powers literally are this. You do basically it's a breath weapon for each of the 4 main types of damage. And then I think you do something to switch it. I just don't remember which thing. Anyway, so yeah, getting his blueprints isn't the hardest part about making him. Getting his blueprints is one of the easiest parts about making him, actually. The hardest part is because you have to obtain the Saren systems to make him. Because each component blueprint requires an entire component from another Warframe, and the systems one, or the chassis one and the neuroptics one are easy to get. I don't remember who they are, though. I think it's Ember and Volts. But anyway, the Saren one, no, it's Ember and Frost. And then the Saren one is an absolute pain in the ass. It's a bitch. Okay, because here's the thing. Saren, in and of herself, is hard to get because she comes from Sedna, but getting to the node that she comes from is annoying. And then on top of that, you have to go into fuck, what am I trying to say? Oh, all the different damage type frames. I didn't know that was a thing. Crowd control. Support. There are not very many support frames. Survival frames. Yeah. Oh, Rhino's in 2 categories. So there's a few of them, actually. Stealth. There aren't very many stealth frames, I can say that much pretty easily. Both of these dudes literally turn invisible, and then his whole thing is turning invisible. I don't think he just turns invisible, and I don't think they just turn invisible, but anyway, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was looking through. Where was I? I was on Chroma, so I'm pretty much done. Anyway, Caliban, can you get the fuck out of here? Component blueprints can be acquired from the Narmer bounties in the Plains of Eidolon and the Orb Valise after completing the new work quest. Okay. Baruch. Can be purchased from Vox Solaris in Fortuna. Complete the War Within quest to access the Syndicate. So basically, my video is about to end, so I'm going to make the next one. But yeah, this was part 31. Stay tuned for part